People, welcome back to another Skywalker commentary. Thanks for dropping by and thanks for your support as usual. I am grateful for those supporters that keep me going. And yes, we have had a lot of problems with issues on YouTube restricting the channel, but at the end of the day, we have work to do, family. We have things to call out, and today we look at a few that we must double down on requesting from both government, ourselves, and opposition over time. Presently, I doubt we have a real opposition because there is no shadow cabinet, but that only demonstrates the sticky wax we find ourselves in. Still, Jamaica, no time to waste. Let's cut and go through. Me nah wait for an apology. Me nah beg algorithm. Jamaica have work to do and Skywalker cutting through the nice. We have spent enough time naming this sabotage, the algorithm haunted, the media compromised, the politicians rehearsing. But today we reset the rhythm. No more distraction, no more delay. This commentary is a timestamp map of the real work. Today we take a brief look at 7 breaches, 7 corrections, and 7 reasons Jamaica can't afford to scroll past the moment. No, we have to make use of this moment. One thing, the first one, mining and backside contracts, the dirt that don't wash off. Jamaica's style is sacred, but for decades, it's been treated like a buffet, dug out, shipped off, and sold back to us in foreign packaging. The backside contract agreements are not just bad deals, they are ecological sabotage. Mhm. Them take the land like them searching for morals, but all them find is foreign profit. I mean, the foreign country's profit, but never us. At one point, we had to pay 500,000 for every ton of bauxite we sold, meaning we begged God all day not to make any sale. For instead of collecting, we were paying. Omar Davis was extremely good at making deals that go in reverse. In fact, he must be crowned a genius. Where else did this ever happen? And as if that was not enough, at the end of each pitch, post mining communities are left with infertile soil, poisoned rivers, and economic silence. The royalties are crumbs, the oversight is a joke, and the cleanup that's left to the ancestors. Some rivers don't even have mullet or janga anymore. We don't need more extraction, we need reclamation. The land is not a resource, it's a ritual, and every shovel that breaches it without consent is a spiritual violation. Maybe Jamaica shouldn't even be selling bauxite. We should instead be selling aluminum. Yeah, aluminum. Secondly, we will talk about corruption, Jamaica's national sport. And people love it, you know. People love corruption, is a shame. And people just corrupt too. Just like when Mark Golding lose the election and find out say he might have to set up a shadow cabinet, he might have to shadow Andrew Holdness. Because I imagine say the first thing is say blood clot. Because how him fi shadow the guy there, you know. But let's talk corruption anyway. Not the textbook kind, the Jamaican kind, the kind that wears a suit, quote scripture, or pretend to throw offerings but never do. Don't even forget that one. And corruption that delays trials until the witnesses retire. Jamaican corruption is like curry. Everybody smell it, but nobody know who cook it. No, just smell. The Integrity Commission has become a performance piece. Royal Reed's case has more witnesses than a dancehall clash, but still no verdict. Declarations vanish, investigations stall, and the public is told to wait on the process. Wait on the Lord. The Lord is coming. Next 50 years' time, I don't know. Meanwhile, the one sided IC is silent about the property Mark Golding failed to declare, but instead, they witch hunt for JLP suspects for distractions. And right now, they are honing in onto some JLP suspects, according to them. But Skywalker don't wait. We decode, we timestamp, we archive. Because corruption in Jamaica isn't just a breach, it's a ritual of delay. And delay is the enemy of justice. 3. Raw materials versus finished products. The yam chip paradox. Jamaica exports red dirt and imports aluminum. We sell raw sugar and we buy back candy. We ship out pimenta and import seasoning. It's like selling yam and buying back yam chips in foreign packaging. You realize that? You know see what we do? This is not trade, for it's unsustainable. It's economic self-sabotage. Vision 2030 promised manufacturing, but what we got was outsourcing, foreign ownership, and a nation that still thinks tourism is a development plan. This needs to be addressed, Mr. Wholeness. Tourism is too fickle with the right now. We need factories. We need value added exports. We need to stop being the supplier of raw dreams and start being the manufacturer of legacy. And no, I am not going to accept that we are a service nation. Mm-mm. The only time when we were a service nation was when Mark Golding's people forced us to be slaves. And now he is here, gridlocking our constitutional reform, talking about CCJ or nothing, like he is Buckamassa and slaves don't have votes. These are the things that get Skywalker talking. But to the Prime Minister, we can produce and create like anyone else. We need our government to put the right tools in place. And remember that our diaspora has to be priority for obvious reason. Do you want one reason? One is to protect Jamaican legacies as Jamaicans. We cannot build an escalator for foreigners without protecting citizens and diaspora. We want to own more of our land, and you should make certain of that at all costs, Mr. Holness, because at the end of the day, you are not only the Prime Minister, but you are the Jamaican Prime Minister. Jamaica first. Put Jamaica first. You remember you told us to vote for Jamaica. And number 4, land justice and constitutional clarity. The list is still active. Jamaica's constitution was not written by Jamaicans. It was issued in London, wrapped in ceremony, and handed to us like a rental agreement. Yet we see our leaders embrace it and get trapped into its pages like they are hypnotized by a piece of illusion. This is what gives the empire power over you. And Mark Golding knows this. That's why he believes he has the right to talk down to Jamaican about CCJ or nothing at all. When you tear up those documents in Parliament in front of him, he will realize that it was useless here. It is the people. They are the sovereign, not the paper from England, right? Not the paper Mark Golding is depending on to sabotage Jamaica and hold up his legacy for England. Jamaica's constitution was written like a lease, no land, no ownership, just vibes. And our prime ministers so far, all our prime ministers so far, are playing into the hands of the empire, treating the dispossessed the same way that the master did. The people deserve their land. Give the people them back their land. The reparation agreement was always about land. It couldn't be about monetary payment. Mr. Holness, any historian, any British man, anybody from the beginning of history, reparation is always land. You can't be independent without land. So the reparation agreement was about land. You have restorative justice. As I pronounce the word. Yes, you can pay damages, but that is different from giving you back your independence and sovereignty, right? So reparation, whenever you use the word reparation in a case like slavery, it's gonna be land first. So give the people them damn land. The governor general still bows to the crown. The reform committee moves like molasses, and the people are told to wait for consensus while the land is sold in silence. Sold to Mr. Man from over there, so Mr. Woman from over there. So but Skywalker don't wait. We declare, we reclaim, because land is not a side order, it's the main course, and constitutional clarity is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Digital reparations, number 5. Digital reparations and media sovereignty. The ghost grid, I talk about this every now and again. Every upload routes through Miami. Every upload you make, it routes through Miami, even if you WhatsApp somebody at Kingston from Mobile. Every upload routes through Miami. Every truth passes through foreign filters. I say every truth passes through foreign filters. Every commentary is subject to containment. And that's why sometimes Skywalker uploads, but you cannot find it. Skywalker tells truth, so you cannot find it. We post truth and get ghosted. Algorithmic sabotage is the new censorship. Jamaica needs its own internet grid, its own media infrastructure, its own ritual broadcasting system, because digital colonialism, well, hold on, make Skywalker go back on that. We talk about digital colonialism. Right, you hear me say it? Digital colonialism is real, and it's just in terms of service. Skywalker is not content, it's correction, and correction don't need permission, right? So I am gonna say it. I mean, I am not God. You can disagree too. 6. Youth empowerment and education. Pep talks without prep tools. How long will we wait to scale for better results? Prime Minister, how long? Did you hit the ground running? Because I hope so. We tell the youth to dream big, but we give them broken classrooms, outdated syllabi, and job markets that reward nepotism over skill. We still find ways to imply that white is the color of God, the image of greatness, and bleaching is the best thing since sliced bread. And even when we attack a simple hair plot, we do that too. But all we hear is soon come fix it, soon come fix it. Hey, Mr. Owens. Hey, Prime Minister. You are 1 p.m. So you may talk to me. I have to talk to you. All we hear is soon come fix it. You know, say what happened to a little black people there. That's why even if Mark Golding did do FinSac and have 62 bank account, he can still order the Integrity Commission to investigate you and multiply your 5 account till it reach 28, or tell lies say 3 trillion missing by you until, well, when him realize say it fall and Portia, he go fall from Portia. At that time, they might ease off and tell them, say, shh, no say so. You see him with him finger in him out all the while. But people still talking fart because of the implications received and fed to them subliminally every day. Even when they go to school for education, not because you're black means you're fatty like a go fella for your ear more than anybody else ear. Hmm? We give pep talks, but no prep tools. Empowerment can't run pound fives alone. Yes, we love to see the effort and great ideas from the government. But double up now. I mean triple up, because we can't advance without our brains and cultured mindsets. We can't go nowhere without our brain. Can and if we go without our brain and the wrong mindset in it better we still ain't come with it. Study the psychology of Burkina Faso. The way Burkina Faso get to be where it is now after say the last 2 years. It will tell you that you must first elevate the minds when building a nation. All this thing about economics is good. But an economics are the main tool to start build a nation with. Instead of lamenting for jobs and so on, Burkina Faso were forking out their own money, etc., to build Burkina Faso infrastructure because they were first emancipated in the head. In a Jamaica, everybody want thief the little bit and then the nation no bill and then cost the government. Everybody want pork barrel because then think that's how it work. Because if you give them the monetary reparation, what they talk now, and each man get $1 million in a 6 month, almost everybody go lose. Nobody now go have none. Because what? Because you have to fix the head first. Repair the head first, right? So all them little subliminal things, what them they say, get rid of it, what them they see out there, even in a school, in a church, everywhere, get rid of all this. You know, see, say, Chahor did it and it worked. You know, see it happen in front of no face in this modern age. And you know, still not get it. Here in Jamaica, STEM programs are underfunded. Creative arts are sidelined. Vocational training is treated like punishment, and the youth are left to hustle in a system designed to fail them. We need investment, infrastructure, mentorship, not photo apps, not slogans, not recycled speeches. And yeah, we know that the government is on top of some of these because even with when it comes to infrastructure, I'm not gonna say that Andrew Holness is doing a good job. When it comes to infrastructure, I'm gonna say he's doing a excellent job. Excellent. So there are so many things that he's doing. I mean, he's exceeding the expectations of many because no one ever dreamed that we'd see a prime minister working like this. So me now go, well, you know Skywalker will tell you the truth. Political distraction and reform that are number seven what we want to talk about. And these with topics, are what we go talk about over a period of time. We go keep talking about them. So number seven are political distraction and reform. The circus that never ends. Every week is a new spectacle. Shadow cabinets and and I just said shadow cabinets, but just arrived in Jamaica, no shadow cabinet. Because Mark thinks that he is the master and Holness must do the shadowing instead, not him. CCJ drama, constitutional gimmicks. And while the media amplifies the noise, the real work gets buried. Jamaica's politics is like a soap opera. Same actors, recycled plot, and no resolution, people. No resolution. Mark Golding gatekeepers reform. Mark Golding gatekeeps reform. He gatekeeps reform. He and his gatekeepers gatekeeping reform. Buchanan performs satire, and the people are told to trust the process, while the process trusts nobody. But Skywalker don't chase distraction. We archive through it because the circus is loud, but the mission louder. This bulletin is not around people; it's a ritual. Every topic is a timestamp. Every joke is a correction. Yes, it's a joke, but it's a correction. Every upload is a declaration. That's why I did it in the first place. Jamaica, no time to waste. Skywalker, cut and go through. We don't wait for permission. We don't beg for reach. We sculpt legacy. We name the breaches. We protect the rhythm. And we move with ancestral clarity. This was your Skywalker no nonsense commentary. Thanks for watching.